Why girls test their boyfriends. Love has always been an eternal topic in life, a wonderful emotion that each of us has experienced at least once. However, love is not always smooth, easy, or as simple as we imagine. When in love, both men and women have certain concerns, questions and doubts that constantly linger in their minds. One of the biggest worries is whether the other person truly loves them or is just taking advantage of them for some ulterior motive. Because of these thoughts, many people choose to test their partner's feelings to better understand their true emotions. In this episode, we will focus on explaining why girls challenge their lovers and the common methods they often use to do this. Wet Words channel is very happy to accompany you in the podcast series about love, marriage, and self-development. We hope that through this, men will better understand their girlfriend's psychology, thereby building a stronger and happier relationship. First, let's explore why girls often test their boyfriends. The first reason is that women always want to be sure that the man they choose is truly serious, sincere, and willing to invest in a long-term relationship. In today's modern society, many men approach women with unclear intentions. Some may even be driven by mere physical desire or material gain. Therefore, girls often use initial tests as a way to assess a man's sincerity, seriousness, and patience. They do not easily enter an intimate relationship from the beginning, but instead require men to invest time, emotions, and sometimes even money to prove their sincerity. Women understand very well that when a man spends significant time, effort, and care on a relationship, he is more likely to value and commit to it. The second reason is that girls test their boyfriends to assess their masculinity, confidence, and strength. A truly masculine, strong, and capable man will not easily give up or become discouraged by small challenges. On the other hand, weak, impatient, and immature men tend to withdraw when faced with difficulties in love. Women always hope that the man by their side is stable, determined, capable of handling pressure, and adept at managing situations. Thus, the challenges a girl presents are sometimes just a way to examine her boyfriend's patience, problem-solving skills, and sincerity. Common ways girls test their boyfriends. The first method girls often use is deliberately breaking promises or pretending to forget what they previously agreed upon. For example, a girl might arrange a date for dinner, a movie, or an outing on a specific day, but suddenly cancel at the last minute, citing an unexpected reason. Or she might promise to call or text, but then fail to do so. These actions are not necessarily due to irresponsibility, but are instead a way to test whether her boyfriend is patient, understanding, and caring enough to overlook such broken promises. A man who truly loves will know how to be empathetic, patient, and handle such situations gently. Conversely, if the boyfriend appears indifferent or distant, it may indicate that his feelings for her are not deep or sincere enough. The second method is frequently asking for help to test how much effort and attention a man is willing to invest in the relationship. These requests may involve money, material things, time, or effort. For instance, a girl might ask her boyfriend to fix broken household items, drive her somewhere far away, or even lend her money in some specific situations. This helps her determine whether the man is genuinely willing to help, care for, and make sacrifices for her. However, men should also be cautious to avoid being manipulated or taken advantage of. If a request seems unreasonable, they should feel free to express their standpoint in a tactful and respectful manner. The third common method girls use is pretending to be upset for no apparent reason. A girl may create minor conflicts, imaginary misunderstandings, or even unreasonably accuse her boyfriend just to observe his reaction. For example, if a man accidentally sings a song about an ex-girlfriend, the girl may immediately act annoyed, upset, and blame him. In reality, the purpose of such behavior is to test whether her boyfriend is patient, gentle, and understanding enough to handle her seemingly irrational mood swings. This is one way women evaluate their partner's communication skills and emotional intelligence. That said, men do not need to worry too much about these tests. In reality, a girl who truly loves you will always know her limits and will not test you excessively or too frequently. These small challenges are merely ways for her to feel more secure in love and to sense your care and sincerity.